Welcome back to Speak for Yourself, presented by Hyundai. Let's head to Dallas, where the Cowboys has given up a total of 87 points in back-to-back losses and are currently 1-3 this season. Dak Prescott called Sunday's matchup at home against the Giants, quote, a must-win. Even though the Cowboys are only a half game back behind the division-leading Eagles. So, Marcellus, talk to me, my brother.
Yes, sir.
Do you like Dak Prescott admitting that this is a must-win game already?
Oh, I love him saying this. And I'm going to tell you why I love him saying this, because I'm all over the place in terms of how this lands psychologically.
Okay.
But I like him saying this because Dak is saying it with a wink, with a trick up his sleeve. For him saying must win, you know what he's really saying?
What's he saying?
I guarantee we gonna whoop these boys' butt. And he is guaranteeing. You know they beaten the Giants the last 6 times they played the Giants. And this might be the worst Giants team they're gonna see in all of those games. So now, Dak Prescott, who's averaging those 6 wins, 301 passing yards, those were those years. What do you think he'll do now? 16 touchdowns, only 1 interception, and a 117 quarterback rating. You could go out there and speak in hyperbole to create a sense of urgency, to remind your teammates, even though we have the easiest schedule remaining, 37 win percentage, our opponents going forward, this is a must-win. Wink, wink. We gonna whoop they butts and get this Cowboys train back on track. So I love him speaking in hyperbole to remind others of the sense of urgency, but also because he knows he got this one in the bag.
It's funny you say that, my brother, because while you're right, I've never heard someone be so right and so wrong at the same time.
They're gonna lose?
No.
Oh,
I
okay.
love Dak Prescott saying this, but your logic and reasoning behind it doesn't make sense. Dak Prescott, he realized this is a must-win, and it's no wink-winks. Eyes are wide open because he knows they better win this game because it's a layup. Everything you said as far as statistically, it's right. Dak Prescott, he's thrown for 16 touchdowns to 1 interception his last 6 games against the Giants. 6-0 against the Giants. Dak Prescott 13-3 in his career against the Giants and the Washington football team, and he's 28-24 versus everybody else. What that means? This is a layup. And you better make your layups. You ain't got to make all your threes. We would like if you hit your mid-range jumpers, but your layups, you better make your layups. Dak Prescott currently sitting at 1-3. Dak Prescott 6-11 in his last 17 games, 6-10 in his last 16 games. So the last season of football that Dak Prescott has played, he is 6-10. He's on track to go 4-12. He realizes, we better win this game. Not because of some psychological we must win, because say what you will about the Giants record. Giants record's abysmal. Giants defense not abysmal.
No, I get it.
They're 11th overall in defense as far as points allowed. So while the Cowboys been balling as far as putting points on the board and the Giants suck putting points on the board, Giants defense is actually pretty capable. But here's the other thing, and I'm going to end my first stop with this. Remember who Dak Prescott got fired? And I say Dak Prescott because—
Got fired?
Jason Garrett.
What, with the #1 offense and being a great quarterback?
Either way, Jason Garrett is currently the offensive coordinator. Jason Garrett is currently the offensive coordinator for the New York Giants. Jason Garrett was basically Jerry Jones' adopted son. Dak Prescott divorced the family in Jason Garrett and Jerry Jones. So Dak Prescott cannot, will not, must not, shall not, canteth not lose to Jason Garrett and these Giants. That's why it's a must-win.
Okay, I like all of that, but I think you really skipped over something that was even greater and grander in terms of impact for this entire team. Let's not go organization and divorcing the family, great line. It's not about those relationships. It's about activating these players around on the Cowboys roster because the Cowboys are uberly talented.
Incredibly.
Right? So talented that you're looking at them like, why are we underachieving? It has to be right here because it certainly ain't right here.
Absolutely.
So you got to play mind games. You got to get into wordplay. You got to start saying, since we're more talented, I can't say that, sounds obnoxious. Guess what I will say? This is a must-win. Wink, wink, we gonna win. That's like me right now saying, you know what? My next debate against Acho is a must-win. I'm more talented. Wink, wink. I know I'm gonna win. I know I'm gonna smoke you in every debate I do. But the point is, jokes aside, you got to look at this situation where he's really trying to be a psychologist. This is not just like X's and O's. Oh, I want to go out there and make sure we put our best foot forward and hopefully we play it, as he's saying, all that podium talk. Well, I hope we play well from the beginning, ending, and finish it the Cowboy way. Shut up. What you're really trying to say is, hey, y'all, if we can't beat these dudes, then it ain't gonna happen.
We're saying the same thing.
are.
Because I feel you. My first real line, I skipped it, was I don't need players to lie to me for me to feel better.
Boom.
I know sometimes fans, y'all are like, no, say the right thing. We'll get to Xavier Woods' comments later saying it's not, I don't sprint all the time on a football field. I don't need Dak to lie to me. Football cliches. We're going to treat this game like every other game. This is just the most important game because it's the next game. I don't need that. Joe Judge, head coach for the Giants, he fed the Giants all the cliches in the world introductory press conference. They're 0-4.
Yeah.
Cliches are meaningless.
Stop playing.
Dak, I don't need your cliches. I like how you gave me the real. But you also have to remember, Marcellus, Dak knows if they lose, 6.8% chance the Cowboys make the playoffs. Dak Prescott, I don't think, Marcellus, that Dak is as confident as you are.
What do you mean?
By you saying, oh, I know we're going to win this game. They don't know that. They lost to the Browns, sir. They lost to the Browns. The same Browns team that had lost 38-6 to the Ravens. Now, yes, now I think that the Browns are contenders instead of pretenders, but the Cowboys could have made us all believe the Browns were pretenders. It's the Browns beating and dismantling the Cowboys that made the Browns good. So I don't think there are any give-me's for the Cowboys right now, sir.
Really? Oh, you know what's a give-me? The team that's leading the division right now, the Eagles. Even if the Cowboys lose this game, and you imagine the Cowboys 1-4, talking about and that's what I would feel. It's like, you want the real press conference or you want me to go up there? We're 1-4 right now. We got to get things on track. Come on, we got to play the Cowboys' way. You know what I would say? That we're 1-4. Say Philly wins. We are 1.5 games back from a team we're going to see twice.
That's good.
That has a harder schedule than us because we have the easiest remaining schedule. You can play all kind of psychological games right now if you're the Cowboys, even if you falter this week. That's why this is not a must-win. He's really saying, I guarantee you we win.
Let me ask you this, because you've taught me this. The two games that are played, what are they? The one...
Literal scoreboard and psychological scoreboard.
Absolutely.
Uncle Momentum.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Dak Prescott realizes even if they lose, no, it's not a must-win as far as statistically.
No.
It's not a must-win as far as record.
No.
But if you lose to the 0-4 Giants, now you are certain that you were sorry. Marcellus, when you committed now, you're married, you're in obviously a loving,
you better say that cleaner than that. People over here thinking you know something they don't know. Say it again, David. This ring is real.
Marcellus is a married man.
There you go.
But Marcellus, before being married, when you're flirting, you're not sure about something. You're not sure if you're in a dating relationship. You're wondering, okay, do I like this person? Do I not? But then you're committed. You're like, I'm sure. I am certain. Right now, Dak Prescott and the Cowboys, they're flirting with being sorry. They flirting with like, are we sorry as hell? I don't know. Like, we look sorry. Offensively, like, we look good, but we ain't got no real substance. Defensively, we ain't got no good personalities either. Like, they're flirting with being sorry. If they lose to the 0-4 Giants, they are married to being sorry as can be. And so that's why I genuinely believe that Dak Prescott, no, it's not a must-win as far as record.
Okay, we got it.
But he knows, bro, because you've been in locker rooms much longer than I. He knows if we lose to the Giants, the second worst team in the league, behind the Jets, we're terrible, period. And there really is not much coming back from that. We might win some games this season, but we're still terrible.
Yeah. Look, you burn up everything you need for ammunition to go forward to fuel yourself to success. And you can't do that. Losing to the worst team, what can you say after that? Oh, we're worse than the worst? Like, that means you're defeated right now. Right now, they're down. Right now, they're not on track. Right now, they're not playing up to their standard. Right now, Ezekiel Elliott this year is having his worst year in his career. Right now, Dak Prescott is looking at an offensive line in shambles. Tyron Smith might be on IR. I mean, this is going to be their third roster shift up front in the offensive line already. All of those things, the defense is dead last, giveaways and takeaways, 31st. Like, you're just looking around like, oh, my God. Savior in front of us. The sorriest team we're going to see this year, we must beat them. Wink, wink. I guarantee we beat them because if we're going to ever achieve any of our goals, we got to do it this week and beat these boys.
I'm going to keep it real with you. I'm going to keep it real with the audience here in conclusion. I look at it like this. NFL teams, it's who are you capable of beating and who are you capable of losing to? What do I mean by that? on any given Sunday, not every NFL team is capable of losing to every team. I'm just going to keep it a buck.
Okay.
Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, they can roll out there and they will beat the Jets every time. They can roll out there and they will beat the Giants every time.
What happened to any given
No,
Sunday?
it's any given lie. That is a lie. But the Cowboys, at this point in time, it's like, okay, we're not capable of beating everybody. They know that. Not right now. Not the way they're playing.
Okay, right
not
now.
the way they're playing.
Not right now. Not right
But if you lose to the Giants, you're capable of losing to anyone. And that's what the Cowboys and Dak Prescott
Poetic
realize.
right there.
Coming up, LeBron James could win his 4th title tonight, and I'm going to tell you why. Another ring for the king won't change the GOAT conversation. That's next. Speak for yourself. Presented by Monday.